Man, Rooster, it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere. And we're back.
You know.
That show.
You made it.
Round 3. Here we go.
The world's going crazy.
I don't think I got any more quarters for this carousel ride.
For real, though. I can't believe that, honestly, that shit that happened in Canada didn't happen in the U.S. Because we had a vaccine mandate, basically, for... Not to the extent that they had it, but...
Yeah, but then again, I don't understand the states and how they're formed in the Canadian government and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have a prime minister, not a president.
Right.
The Queen is still on their money.
Right? But they speak French. Like,
right.
What the fuck is going on?
It's like I don't know. It's like walking into a bad salad bar.
Right.
You just don't know where you're getting your ingredients from.
So, did you say that whole, that trucker line is, like, headed for D.C.?
So, yeah, I guess there's a convoy that is, I don't know, they're protesting and they're doing their thing. And I know that the White House for weeks has been putting up a new wall around the White House. Now, I don't necessarily think it's because of that. I don't know what it's for, but, you know,
They're just getting ready for whatever.
Old Stumbling Joe and Cackling Chief. I mean, who...
Cackling Chief.
Who do we... I don't know what's going on anymore. I have no idea.
They're ready. They're like, something's going to happen. We don't know what it is yet, but we need a fucking wall.
We just know we're going to piss some people off.
Yeah. We need a wall around this bitch ASAP.
We're just gonna just get prepared. Which I find interesting is that, you know, during the whole Trump presidency, none of that shit existed, right? And then the election happened, and the whole riot on January 6th, whatever. And then ever since then, there's been fencing and barricades and shit all around government buildings ever since then.
Huh, they've been adding
These are the same fucking people that don't want to protect their own border and put up a fucking wall.
Right. Right. No, let them all in. I'm safe behind my little wall right here.
I'm good. I don't care what's happening out there. As long as I can get my double chocolate chip ice cream back here.
Right? What? The supply lanes are fucked?
No.
The truckers are...
You mean they weren't bringing ice cream?
For real though.
You know one item that I have seen that has like all but disappeared from grocery shelves?
What?
Ramen noodles.
Really? Just the dry ramen?
Yeah, you know, like the normal packet you could buy for 25 cents.
Yeah, the rice like pack thing. Yeah.
Almost.
Really?
You almost can't ever find them.
You'd think that'd be like one of the easiest things to store and make.
I don't know. Apparently, maybe Biden put a sanction on China.
I don't know. College students everywhere are in peril.
Right? Like, what are you gonna do? You had to resort to saltines.
Right. For real though. That's wild. I didn't realize that.
There's a lot of items that
you know what items I have noticed have been in shortage?
Uh-oh.
Do you want to take a guess? Fucking Gushers.
Uh-oh.
I've been telling my mom that I need Gushers.
And you can't get them?
But I can't get them. She gets them. She gets me like a box every like 3 months because they just started making them fast enough or whatever. I guess. So
how is there that many people living off Gushers?
Yeah, right. Come on.
I mean, you make up 25% of the market,
right? Exactly.
Who are the other 3 people? If you need to have a conversation,
right?
Hey,
they make up 25% of my diet. Shit.
And you wonder why you spend so much time at the dentist.
Hey, I brush my teeth, so that's fine. Like, oh, what's this in here? It's a pack of Gushers. You didn't even take off the wrapper.
Nope. Just let the flavor ooze out.
Right.
Just ooze out.
I'm glad I don't have to go back to the fucking dentist here for a while now. My teeth are good now.
You were going for a while.
I went for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Usually we need to go back to back.
3 years. So.
But no. And then, I don't know. I guess the other crazy thing that's been going on, like locally and across the country, is the weather. The weather has just been really weird.
Dude, really fucking weird.
Really weird. I mean, I know people up in the Northeast, and they're like, "Can somebody turn this shit off?"
Where's the guy? Who do we call?
You got an 800 number? I'll call him right now. I don't mind waiting. I got fresh coffee.
Right. Seriously, it's been weird though, because like a month ago it was like dumping snow, but it wasn't that cold. It was like 25. And then for the last 2 weeks, there's been no snow, but it's been fucking negative 20 or 0 degrees about for the last 2 weeks. Today was finally a warm day, but
it's been really weird. It makes me wonder. What the wildfire season is going to look like this year.
Is this considered like a dry winter, or have you like?
Yeah, it's below average for snowfall.
Yeah,
and the western United States, California and Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, those states have been especially well. I can't say that so much for Arizona. Arizona's had a buttload of rain this year.
Okay,
which is not characteristic.
Yeah,
but the other states have been drier. Now, up in the Northwest, you got Washington and Oregon. They've been getting hammered by snow.
Really?
I mean, absolutely hammered.
Interesting. Usually it's like rainy, wet weather type there.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if in our area this spring is a wet spring.
Yeah.
Lots of rain.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm fine with, to a certain degree.
I actually love the fucking rain,
yeah,
dude. The rain is like, as long as it's not windy, it's like my preferred weather.
Well, that and we don't have to put wiper blades on it anymore.
Yeah. For sure.
Wait a minute. You're a 50-year-old man? And you need me to help you with
this?
this?
And it's pouring rain outside?
Huh. Obviously, you were never whipped as a kid.
Right? Dude, just the other day, Grant was outside for like 10 minutes trying to put on his fucking windshield wiper, and I was like, let me take care of this. If you got one guy who's got some experience in this field, you know it's me.
You can tip me. I'm here all night.
For real.
So, locally, though, did you hear that Joe Rogan's coming to Denver?
I did. Addison's trying to get me to go with him.
Nice.
I told him I was down. When is that? Like a month from now or
something like that.
Yeah.
So the first show sold out immediately. So then they added a 10 o'clock show, and it sold out immediately.
Damn.
So now I guess they're talking about adding a day, which would be dope. Because
the tickets, adding a day?
Like adding another whole set of performances.
Okay, yeah, so it's like 2 days back to back or close to. Okay, yeah.
And, because I tried.
Couldn't get it?
Couldn't get them.
Wow.
Couldn't get them.
Was it fast enough?
And I was even doing the big boy seats, not the cheap seats.
Damn, and you still couldn't get them.
Couldn't get them.
Were you there like, refresh? Damn, and you still didn't get it?
Couldn't get them.
That's crazy.
I got as far as putting in how many tickets I wanted. So I put in 4, and then I hit enter, and then it just did the thinking thing. Refreshing. Like, this is not refreshing.
This is not refreshing. Actually, I'm quite unrefreshed, if I had to say so myself.
So then I stopped it. I stopped the page, and it still allowed me to put the 4 tickets in there, so they were still available, and then I hit it again, and it did the same thing again. I tried 3 different times, and nada.
Wow.
So sorry, Joe. Can't come see you.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
And they were not cheap. They were 125 apiece.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because I didn't want to buy the cheap ones, but I didn't want to buy the top tier because I figured it put me someplace fairly close to the stage.
But not front row. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's bummed.
So that means that here in probably a week or so, you can get online and see somebody selling them for $500 a ticket.
But I might not be going shit.
I love you, Joe, but I'm not paying that much money to come see you.
But I'll watch it on YouTube 1 hour later.
Yep. YouTube will be fine.
For real, though. Yeah, he told me about that. I was actually super excited to go to that, so that's unfortunate.
I don't know. I feel like it's we're trudging into year 2 of this presidency.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say COVID. I was like, aren't we in like year 3 or 4 of COVID?
Don't even say that word. Don't even say that word. Don't even do it.
Dude, I am like
it's like the boogeyman. He only gets power if you acknowledge
you acknowledge his existence, right? For sure. I feel like as little as I perceive Joe Biden doing for like our country, I still am so not looking forward to re-election time. It's just such a chaotic time in the United States just dealing with.
Well, I'm actually pretty excited about the elections this fall.
Really?
So hopefully we'll take over.
Wait, are you talking about the Senate stuff? Okay, I'm talking about presidential elections.
Well, I know, but this is the ramp up.
Yeah.
Right? And if we can actually get control back, then maybe some shit can get back on track.
Yeah, right.
Because right now, I swear to God, it might as well be Wheel of Fortune up there, and they're spinning a fucking wheel and just trying to pick something.
What bill are we doing today?
This is not good. This is not good. And if you actually listen to either of the two commanders, the commander-in-chief and the cackle-in-chief, you realize they're not talking at all. Period. None. Zero. Zilch.
Not talking to each other?
No, they're not. Well, that's probably not happening as well. But
but they're not speaking out.
Yeah, they have no fucking idea of what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like zero. And with old Joe, I can see that because it's putting cups in nap time for that guy. I mean that guy needs to be in a fucking nursing home.
Right.
Kamala, on the other hand, for somebody that was so prestigious in her career, that anytime she's asked a question, the only thing that I can surmise from her is that she's a professional dancer. Because she can tap dance around her question like nobody's business. Right? Like nobody's business.
That's funny.
Like, you are the epitome of a politician.
Right.
That scares me.
My mom does not like her. She says that she is super...
Tread lightly.
Yeah. She is a very unique person that doesn't coalesce with my mother's interests. That's what I will say.
There you go. That was a very big boy answer.
Yes.
You tread lightly.
It's funny being involved with my mom and getting like this behind the scenes look of how like people in the political world actually are, and like they're just people, just like all of us. So it's like hearing these stories or like seeing people behind the scenes, like AG's just getting fucking trashed at like fucking events and like all kinds of stuff is.
I often look at it like this. I look at, and having met a handful of politicians, I mean some pretty powerful ones and local, everything in between. To me, it's like when you get a bunch of politicians together, it's like playing Scrabble and everybody has their own dictionary. Right?
That's a really good analogy.
Right? And then they spend all this time having to explain their word to everybody else.
Yeah, right.
Because they don't have the same dictionary.
Right.
And then you hope that the majority of people actually accept your word.
Yeah.
And then you can move on.
Right. And that's basically everybody just gets to decide what dictionary they're going to follow, and then they think they're the only correct dictionary.
Yep. Yep.
There it is, people. The perfect analogy.
Scrabble's a bitch.
Right. For real. I mean, a lot of times I look at everything that's going on and I'm like, God, the world's so crazy, all this dramatic shit's going on, what's going to happen? And then I like to remind myself that it's like, it's basically always been this way. It's like, before us, there was fucking Iraq and Afghanistan, or there was the Cold War, or there was, it's like, there's always been just constant chaos, basically, going on. And people are just managing it the best they can.
And all because every independent country feels like their system is better than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Right? And that just goes to show you how, when people go, these leaders go to like the G20 and these different summits and everything else, that they really aren't talking to one another.
Right.
Right? Because there would be more harmony in government across the world.
For sure.
If people were really talking to one another.
But I feel like that stems from a problem that just in basic human communication is most people don't actually listen or like hear the words and like what people are trying to say. They're just waiting for their rebuttal, to jump in and say their point of view.
Right.
So,
yeah,
I could imagine that being very true on the large scale for like world leaders and stuff. It's like they're people just like we are.
Right. For sure. For sure. That's some food for thought.
The world is fucked. Get ready, guys.
Hope you got your shitting pants on.
Your shitting pants.
'Cause I'm pretty sure you're going to run into something and you're going to shit your pants.
Yep. We don't know what or where, but it'll be something. That's for sure.
Well.
All right. Hope you guys had fun. Be sure to like, subscribe, maybe even leave a comment. Possibly.
Some comments. Lots of comments.
Yeah. What do you want us to talk about? Argue with us?
Yeah.
Tell us we're dumb, we're stupid?
Yeah.
Do it.
We would like that.
We would like that.
It's entertaining. It is entertaining. But unless the next round's on you.
You gotta go.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to, that show.